Back to category 3, what I really like to do is ultimately I like to repair the rift between the teacher and the parents and the students there. This means that I'll have to help each side there see positive aspects of each other, and also what each has positive aspects to contribute to the relationship. I believe that I need to nurture a positive relationship so the students can succeed in their work, and also in education that the teacher also want the teacher to be able to be successful for years to come. What I was thinking though, with all this going on, um, is that first thing is I'm thinking that the teacher involved doesn't understand the full picture of teaching. I think one of the things that really would help for the principal to do is help her understand that one cannot just stand up and parlay information into students thinking that they will understand or even buy into what's being taught. I think that while she has been told this over and over again by the principal, I think she's missed the opportunity to understand her students and the needs of her students. I'm also having issues with the principal, as I don't think you can dismiss this as a prank by the students. What was done was hurtful and it was damaging to the reputation of the teacher. It's going to be out there on the web forever. Students really cannot get away with this type of behavior no matter what economic background they come from. I'm also thinking that the principal might be feeling some pressure from the parents due to the issues that have come up about in this class with this specific teacher. The question I have for the teacher, for the principal anyway, so it seemed like it would be easier to sacrifice a new teacher, or would or to ask the children of powerful people to pay for the crime they committed. It seems like he's in a very tough bind here. While I think he is addressing the website to show he is representing the teacher, I don't think he has her best interest in mind. I also feel that the students live in a privileged society, one that can be self-centered and also of entitlement. I can see that the students believing they should get good grades just because they're a certain class of people and attend a prestigious school. I can also see that since the parents are powerful, the students also feel they can do things without retaliation because mom and dad will bail them out. What issues I think are still unresolved, open to further investigation. One issue is whether the teacher will be able to come back into the classroom and really start over with the kids. This relationship is broken, and she is hurt by what has happened. It will take quite a bit of forgiveness and maturity on her part to make this happen. It'll also take quite a while to develop trust in the students and also, I think, in the administration on her part. Another issue that I think is unresolved is whether the students can work toward developing a positive relationship with someone who is hard on them. Right now there seems to be quite a bit of stress coupled with complaints and whining about difficulties of the class and the teacher. This is going to be a maturing issue that each student will have to undergo to learn to work with people who are difficult to be around. I also feel a third issue that is developing the trust between the principal and the teacher. This isn't handled well. The teacher will lose more trust in the principal, and it could erode the confidence of other teachers around the principal has. It also might mean that the trust between the parents and the principals is also breached. It also means that the principal doesn't show he is treating all parties fairly. The trust and goodwill he has established over these many years, it will also deteriorate. I feel that there's a number of stakeholders that play in this scenario. One is, of course, the students who produced the web page and the teacher to whom it was directed. There's also the parents, as well as the administration involved. What might not be seen are the others involved in the decisions, such as the students who attended the classroom, who are on the sideline, as well as the other teachers in the buildings. And the other thing to keep in mind is the other groups of students who will be coming to the school, as well as new teachers, future teachers who will be working at this school. One way I want to make sure I show fairness with the teacher was that she might be able to have a career in teaching after this incident. I would like to make sure she understood that she was cared for as this issue unfolded and was resolved. It would be easy to throw her under the bus, but it would not resolve the conduct of the students that what had they committed. Associated with this decision would be how the other teachers in the building and the future teachers to come and be able to be trust the principal. And also, if I let the students get away with this, then other teachers might not be able to trust the principal also. The next way I would make sure that I was fair is that I would make sure that there's punishment for the crime. There needed to be a way for the students involved to be able to fix what they did, even though they might even feel that they did was right. Also associated with this is the other students who were in class who chose not to join in the website. They need to be able to have a way to continue their education. Also, then they have been hurt by the conflict and they need to be able to offer support for them. The other group of students are taken into consideration are the future students. They need to know that the principal will follow the policies that are written out, follow them with integrity, but also work towards restoring a relationship between the students and the teachers. A third way I want to make sure I was fair with the stakeholders is to involve the parents and administration. I want to make sure that the parents were informed and explain to them the policies concerning their students. I would also keep the communication lines open with the upper administration so they're not blindsided with other calls from the parents because they're angry with the decisions that I made. By keeping the communication lines open, people would understand that where I stood and what I was trying to accomplish. The end.